Family, dear friends, good morning, good morning, good morning. Actually, it's afternoon in some places around the country. At any rate, I want to do a quick video. Of course, I've looked over into these daily reflections, and they help me tremendously, so I try to share them when I can. I'm up, and I'm in decent spirits this morning, me and baby, in spite of the situation that we find ourselves in today, and we're fighting like you wouldn't believe to get out of this situation. So, we're not content per se with the situation, but we're forced to be content in it. So I'm feeling pretty good today. I went and hit a few moon shots, and me and baby, we're gonna try to go and get us a few dollars to meet our obligations. Still not repaired. So today is March 18th. The meditation for the day is the topic, the heading is real independence. The more we become willing to depend upon a higher power, the more independent we actually are. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 36. I start with a little willingness to trust God, and He causes that willingness to grow. The more willingness I have, the more trust I gain. And the more trust I gain, the more willingness I have. My dependence on God grows as my trust in Him grows. Before I became willing, I depended on myself for all my needs, and I was restricted by my incompleteness. Through my willingness to depend upon my higher power, whom I choose to call God, all my needs are provided for by someone who knows me better than I know myself. Even the needs I may not realize, as well as the ones yet to come. Only someone who knows me that well could bring me to be myself, and to help me feel the need in someone else that only I am meant to feel. There never will be another exactly like me, and that is real independence. That basically speaks for itself. One thing I've learned about the recovery process, as laid down by BOW and Dr. Bob, it's a simple program for complicated people, if you will. And I don't attend any AA meetings or anything because I'm too busy dealing with myself. And a lot of times you get out in society and people have their own agendas and they bring them into the AA setting, if you will, and people don't stop. I won't get over into that. At any rate, man, I'm doing pretty good today, me and baby. We're about to get our day going. Yesterday, baby cooked some French fries. And no, they weren't French fries. They were potatoes, and we had them in grease. And I looked up, she had added turmeric to it. Baby is a health, we trying to live to be 100 years old and still be getting around and getting it, if you will. So she be looking out for me, but that did a number on my digestive system. And I guess that turmeric that's what its job is, to regulate you if you're not regular. And man, I've been going. But I think I've overcome it today. I've gotten up and, like I said, I hit a few moon shots. It took me 25 balls up to where I hit. I got this setting wedge, but I'm able to drive that ball like I'm got a set mine, thump it. And then the few 4 or 5 that I don't get all I want to get into it, I may hit like old Mo Norman. He talks about the pork chop as opposed to the bacon. So I hit a few pork chops. Not really. I topped the ball today because, I don't know, I guess I may have had it a little further up in my stance than I should, or maybe I adjusted and raised up too soon. But I was able to hit some moon shots, and I enjoyed what I was doing. And I'm just feeling good about life going forward one day at a time, man. We waiting to be repaired. And I feel like it's happening. I can see certain things happening. I still see the people stalking, though, at the hotel and up around us. For some reason, they think they can outwit these people who are paid to stop people from stalking, because stalking is a heinous crime, really. So I'm looking forward to that. I mentioned that to the most humble Lee Rudolphski out of Little Rock, Arkansas. And I'm sure he heard it, because I see a lot happening in my hometown there where I'm from and where the case was moved to. So again, justice sometimes is slow, but I believe justice is for sure. So I'm out of here, man. You guys have a wonderful day on today. I'm going to be leaving to do the same, me and the missus. Peace, family.